Spring is right around the corner, and so is severe weather season. March, April, and May are considered the most likely time to experience severe weather, with a second season occurring in late fall. Our goal at THV11 is to help better prepare you and your family in the event severe weather is expected where you live. Today, our team of meteorologists will discuss the best methods of receiving severe weather information. We'll explain the difference between watches and warnings, ways to keep your family safe, what you need to include in your safe place, and finally, what this severe weather season may look like. First up, meteorologist Corallys Ortiz.
Do you know the difference between a watch and a warning? Well, let's break it down. A watch just means that conditions are favorable for the development of certain hazardous weather conditions, whether it's for severe thunderstorms, tornadoes, flooding, or even winter weather. Areas under watches cover a broad region, typically several counties or even states. Think of a watch as a heads up. A warning means that specific weather conditions are imminent or occurring. During severe weather season, that means signs of a severe thunderstorm or a tornado are being detected on the radar or have been visually spotted. Warnings are usually smaller scale polygons that cover defined areas, and in recent years, the warning polygons have become a lot more detailed to help explain the different type of impacts that may be happening within a storm. Whether it's a watch or a warning, you want to have different methods of receiving those severe weather alerts. For years, outdoor sirens have been used for severe weather alerts, but it's only reliable if you are outdoors. Broadcast television and radio is usually a go-to source for critical severe weather information, but it's not the best option if you're not near one or if the power goes out. This is where the NOAA weather radio comes in handy. It's battery powered and can be used to receive continuous weather information from the nearest National Weather Service office. Our phones can also give us access to weather information. You can rely on wireless emergency alerts or text, even weather apps such as our THV11 app, as other ways of receiving severe weather alerts on the go.
Next, where's the best location in your home to keep you safe? And what if you're not at home when a warning is issued? Meteorologist Skot Covert has those answers.
Okay, so let's talk about what you can do right now to be prepared for the upcoming storm season. Number one, you've got to have a plan. Now's a good time to determine the innermost room on the lowest level of your home and then make sure everyone in your family knows exactly where to go when that warning is issued. Talk through the plan and then practice it from time to time. Often kids know exactly where to go when they're at school because they do tornado drills, but those kids don't know where to go, even in their own homes. Number two, make an emergency preparedness kit. Well, of course, you can buy these already pre-assembled. Keep in mind that your kit should be tailored to your own needs. Of course, you'll want things like flashlights and batteries, first aid kits, and water, but you may also want to consider things like a 7-day medication supply, non-perishable food, tools, and copies of important personal documents like passports, birth certificates, and insurance policies. Now, if you do have a kit already, awesome. Let's go ahead and check each item to make sure that everything is functioning as intended and nothing has expired. Finally, when you're making your plan and your emergency kit, don't forget the pets.
And finally, why do we have severe weather during spring? And how active does this season look? For more on that, we turn to meteorologist Nathan Scott.
Arkansas lies in the middle of a weather battleground, making it a hotspot for twisters. Cold, dry air from Canada pushes south and slams into hot and humid air rising north from the Gulf of Mexico. This triggers storms to develop across the region ahead of a cold or warm front. When winds change with speed and height, storms can rotate, and sometimes that rotation touches the ground. Tornadoes can occur at any time of year, but conditions are most favorable during the clashing of the air masses in the spring and fall. On average, from 1989 to 2013, 8 tornadoes struck Arkansas in April and 7 in May. 891 twisters had been reported in Arkansas since 2000. But only 4 of them were of violent EF4 or F4 status. 83% were less than an EF1 or F1. What you need to know is Arkansas does see a lot of tornadoes, but most are survivable. We expect to see 38 tornadoes on average per year. The number now stands at 9. Future storms will produce tornadoes this spring. Let's just hope they are weak and not destructive.